Welcome to part 4 of the $1,000 Bitcoin challenge brought to you by Coinrule and Crypto Rich.
So what we were saying yesterday, we were observing Bitcoin as trading on a support, and actually this is what we witnessed all the day long yesterday. Remember, just like I told you, that every time that Bitcoin has a very big price, both on the upside or on the downside, usually that is followed by a period of sideways moves. And that's the reason why we launched 2 days ago our rule selling Bitcoin and buying back. Maybe we can have a look at the rule, how it's performing in a moment. But I would also like to have a look at Ethereum, because the Ethereum is basically the coin that usually leads the other altcoins, both on the upside or on the downside. What we were observing yesterday was this triangle, which is coming out absolutely perfectly. You see how yesterday the price always targeted the upper bound, retracing back on the low, and we keep seeing higher lows. So this is very encouraging, and usually this is a sign of reversal. But I've seen this many times, especially recently. It's not said that once this breaks out, you will see immediately a very strong upward move. That's because since this is a very clearly recognizable pattern, remember, a lot of traders will look at this, so a lot of traders will anticipate the move on the upside, as we were seeing now that there is an early attempt of breaking up. But if there is anyone that is waiting for a nice opportunity to unload their position, they know that the market is tend to move on the upside. So this is the perfect occasion to unload positions if you want to sell. Usually this creates a shy move. So we could see probably an initial move on the upside, then retracement, and then some sideways move before the actual strong move as a reversal. And again, what will drive actually the decision in the market will always be Bitcoin. That we see that it's still sleeping on his support. So the rules that we launched also yesterday, I think it's performing relatively good. Maybe we can see how they are performing. It's very interesting what you were showing related to the Telegram bot, because when a trader is launching an automatic trading strategy, the bot, of course, trades even when you sleep. You can lose very easily track of what the bot is doing. Instead, getting every time a notification about every trade that gives you the idea of how much the bot is trading, and you always just clicking on the link have the opportunity to see the result in real time. So yes, whenever you want, you can pause the rule, or you can launch another one if you see that this is performing well.
No, that's good, Ruben, because this was at 3:31 in the morning, 4:13, 4:20, 6:34. I was awake here, but I wasn't looking at the charts. So let's click on the most recent trigger.
You see, this is perfectly what we mean, that you can trade also when you sleep. I also woke up this morning with a lot of notifications about all the trades. Basically, I guess that the bots traded more during the night rather than during the day, which is perfectly what we want.
Okay, so this is the rule that we set up yesterday: buy ETH dip when it drops, price drops below 0.8%, and then sell ETH high when it goes up to plus 0.9%, and the performance $1.02 plus 2.03%. Now that doesn't seem like a lot. I want trades of $10, $20, $100.
Well, we need to bear in mind that when you start a trading strategy, you need to keep in mind that you shouldn't trade with all your available capital, because this is the fastest way, the quickest way to burn all and remain with not much left for trading. So what we want to do, especially in these times in which market conditions are relatively uncertain, to start with low capital and then gradually allocate more capital to the rules that are actually performing better in those market conditions. So that doesn't sound a lot, but actually in just one day, we put to work $50. If you can show how much we are trading with this, you can just scroll down the page. Yeah, exactly. So we are buying $50 of Ethereum, and then we are selling those $50 when the price increases from the price at which we bought. So only with $50, we earned basically 2% in one day. That doesn't sound much, but if we would have traded the $500, we would have earned $10 in one day, which is always in percentage of what we put on the market. So I would always be cautious. If we would have $10,000, maybe this allocation would have been 500, and then we would have earned $10 only on this strategy in one day without basically doing much, because the strategy was trading while we were sleeping. So this is the thing that you need to consider.
Right.
Getting rich quickly is probably the best way to get poor even quicker. So always keep that in mind.
Yes, and I suppose, I imagine that it's actually possible, you know, by slow, careful accumulation to get to the point where the $50 does become $10,000 or $5,000, but it will take time.
Yeah,
Slow,
and
steady
also, yeah, this is the
accumulation.
compound effect. So imagine that you are trading for $50, and then you arrive to earning with this strategy $55. Maybe you earn 10%. So these are $55. Then you increase the amount for trading of $55, and you are still confident that the strategy is working well. So that means that the percentage of your gain will be calculated not anymore on $50, but on $55. So this is the compound effect. The more you earn, you put that on to work on the market, and then your return will increase exponentially.
Fabulous. Okay, good. All right. So what do you want us to do next? Any
Let's see also how the other rule that we kept running performed.
So this one, sell BTC and buy back, plus 2.4%. It's live. This one, buy ETH, plus 2.03%. And there's the net profit, $2.62. Now remember, Ruben, we get to split this, so that's $1.31 each.
Wow, let's copy. Not in London.
But it's certainly more than I would make trading myself, I'll tell you that. And it's a whole. The other thing I notice is this is stress-free. I can set and forget. I'm not inclined to go and look at the charts. And every now and then I get a trigger from the bot, and then I might have a look. Okay, so
also remember, also another thing that I would like to stress, that we said that these are very, very uncertain market conditions. These are the conditions in which it's more difficult to trade manually. You don't know what the price is doing, because every time that you see the price going up, you get excited, so you are tempted to buy. And then on the opposite, when the price is going down, you say, oh, we are on the support, maybe it can break below, so maybe it's better to sell a bit. This is something that psychology that get involved during your manual trading, and that you absolutely need to take away from your trading strategy. And that's where the efficiency of the bot comes. Okay,
great. All right, so what do you want us to do next?
So let me see how many times the sell BTC plus buyback was executed.
It says here executed 6 times.
Okay, scroll down. We got, I guess, 2 or 3. I was seeing from the Telegram bot executions only during the night. So one thing that we can do is just to click on this rule on the edit on top, because we only have 4 execution left. So would be better maybe to just keep it going. Scroll it down. We will launch it again with other 10 executions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe you can add here a slash, maybe /2, because so we remember that this is the second time that we launch this rule.
Okay. What did you call it?
Just write /2.
Okay, launch.
Yeah.
BTC has price increased by 0.5% within 30 minutes. Sell $50 of BTC to my USDT wallet as a market order. And then if BTC has a price decrease by 0.8% from price at which we sold, buy $50 of that coin with my Tether as a market order, run it 10 times and start it immediately. Now it says the
Yeah.
current balance of the selected coin is too low.
I guess that we don't have Bitcoin, but we can launch this rule, and then just later we can adjust the balance to make sure that the rule will have enough BTC to be sold.
Yeah. Great. And I know if I want to see the BTC balance, it's I click on the
Just
exchange.
click. It's very easy. Just go back, click on rules, go back on the dashboard.
Yep.
It's very easy. You can click on the wallet on top. This is a very cool feature that we have. The green wallet next to the bell. Yeah. In real time, you see, actually we have $50, but it's $49.59. It's slightly below the $50 limit. That's fine actually, because the bot will still sell what he found, and it would make the rounding. So that's absolutely okay for now.
Cool.
One other thing I would like to do, since the rule with the Ethereum was performing quite well yesterday, you can click on the rule. Yeah. This is another very interesting feature. You can click on duplicate. So that means sometimes it's tedious that you need to create a rule from scratch. So if we already have this parameter set up, there is no need to recreate another rule from scratch. Just here, I wanted to run a similar rule on Monero. So let's switch Ethereum. Oops. Go back to event. Okay. So let's select Monero. In this case, maybe we can set up, we can be a bit more greedy. Decrease by, let's say, 1.5%, and in a time frame of 1 hour. Cool. Let's also switch in the action Ethereum to Monero.
Okay, so what are 50?
It's okay. We have balance in USDT, so it's totally okay. Just switch Ethereum also here to Monero.
Okay, now why Monero?
Monero is a coin that it's very, very correlated to Bitcoin. If you see from the top at the beginning of September, Monero versus Bitcoin had a drop of less than 10%, roughly 9%. That compared to the bloodbath that we saw generally on other altcoins, there it's very negligible. Other coins lost 30 to 40% versus Bitcoin. So in this way, we are betting on buying the dip and selling on price increases of a coin that already show very good strength in the market. Also, maybe if you want, we can later show the chart of Monero and see how also there the pattern is even more solid than the one that we saw on Ethereum. Okay. Yet we are trading Ethereum because as more upside, there is a lot of excitement regarding to Ethereum, so there is more let's say upside potential. So if that coin has a price increase, here we want a price increase of 1.5%. Cool. Let's see what was the stop loss. Was 1.2. We can set up something like 1.1. Let's be conservative.
1.1? Because
just one. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, because we've got 1.5 if it decreases by 1.5, and then if it increases by 1.5, so we want a stop loss of 1% from price at which we bought. Okay.
Yeah. So just remind our viewers that in this way we are setting up a strategy that buys and already has a preset take profit and stop loss on the strategy. This is something that worked perfectly yesterday on the strategy on Ethereum. The Ethereum yesterday had a price drop of 3%, even more, 3%. We were saved from that drop, so our rule was still in profit because of that stop loss. So there was a price increase, we bought, but we jumped out from the market before further downside risk. So in this way, you make sure that you are keep trading, but just scalping small price percentages.
Great. Okay.
Just name the rule. Let's say that we are buying XMR dip.
Launch.
Perfect. We will have a short, quick review of all the parameters. Everything looks good.
Execute run 10 times, start immediately. Let's go. I like how clear this all is. The design is very, very neat and clean. It's now live. Let's have a quick look at the Monero chart. Do you want to show us that?
So as you see, remember, Bitcoin was moving sideways, slightly on the downside. Ethereum was forming an ascending triangle. Monero instead is much more clear, lower, higher lows. As you see, this is developing. Also here, we see that the volume is increasing on this spike. So we can absolutely, at this point, draw this horizontal line. This could be a small, some sort of cup and handle. This is the cup and this is the handle. This is a very common pattern that forms just below a breakout. So all these things makes me think that there is some solidity on the coin. So that's why I want to start trading coins that gives me these signs of positive development.
Fabulous. And I can see there is an ascending triangle with Monero, very, very clear. And then along here at the bottom with the higher lows, you've got a pretty strong uptrend. Great.
Yeah. Also,
okay.
Also, you see that there is some sort of head and shoulder, reverse head and shoulder. These are the patterns that I prefer the most to see. Maybe this is a 15 minutes chart. Maybe if we move to a 1 hour chart, this is a bit more clear. You see one shoulder, second shoulder, and this is the end with the lower low, with the lowest low. And so we are pushing, knocking on the resistance. So let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. Ruben, listen, thank you so much. Look forward to finding out tomorrow how this is doing and how much more Bitcoin we're accumulating with the $1,000 Bitcoin challenge. And if you have any comments, questions, put them in the description below. If you use my affiliate link, you'll get to use this for free with 2 rules on the real account and 2 rules on the demo account on a 1 exchange. And I'm doing this on Binance. And I've also got an affiliate link on Binance, which will give you a 10% bonus on your trading fees. Thank you so much. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich and Crypto Ruben signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.